up, Gooners and gamers? It's your boy Kentman, and today we're going to be playing Lunar Eclipse again. But now we have a brand new area we can explore called the residential area. But it also comes with a lot of good quality of life improvements with new knives, new armor, but most importantly, we have jiggle fixes, baby! But unfortunately, with all those great new things, my previous save file does not work with the current version of the game. So I went ahead and played through the original part of the game that we've already seen before, just so we can get ready for the brand new content. So strap in, lock in, and let's dive into all this brand new stuff for Lunar Eclipse.
Who's he?
Hitman!
He's not important!
Okay. Oh my God! Look at this! This looks crazy, the house. Quiet. Too quiet. All right, I should look around. Maybe I'll find something. Oh, shit now. We have new information. All right, let's see. A desk, a lamp, a phone, nothing unusual. Wait, a phone? Does it work? Yeah, as expected, no dial tone. And who would I even call now? Maybe a zombie? I wonder if there's gonna be new, different types of zombies up here. And if so, how did they even get up here? Or are they gonna be more aggressive? Okay, so that's the cafeteria. Ooh, maybe we can get some grub, you know, some food. Maybe some, oh, of course it's locked. We're gonna have to seriously, how did they know I'd wake up? So we're gonna have to find a way to get in there. I wonder if that's where this next section will end once we get to the cafeteria, or if there's something else we can figure out. 19, oh, that's a nice falcon. Or is that an eagle? It literally says portrait of a hawk, so it's a hawk. But in my defense, I was playing this at 2:30 a.m. and I was pretty tired. God, or I'm just stupid. Residential wing, and of course locked. I need to find a way to get in, and behind this door is my apartment. So we had a room downstairs, but a room, actual fancy room. Another sewing kit, thank you. Oh, we need a, oh, this is open. Oh, we have a key, thank you. Cabinet key. This is nice. This is a beautiful room. The fact that they designed this whole room and made it super detailed the way it is super cool. I love good environments and good set pieces. And man, this looks cool. Man, that's why, look, people who make games put their life blood into it. Takes time to code and design all this shit. So like, I feels like we got to give people who make games the benefit of the doubt and let them cook, know that they'll start working on it to make some good stuff. Now, I can't say that there isn't some games out there that's bad per se, but like at the same time, when a game does have potential and I see it, I'm willing to wait for the full results to see it cook. Oh, this goes here. So we open up this and then we get this key. I don't know why someone would put the key up there for whatever reason instead of leaving it on the desk, but hopefully Beast doesn't come yell at me for going to the West Wing. But there's no Beast here. Hello? Anyone here? Hopefully no zombies. Of course, 201 locked. Everything is locked in this goddamn game. We have a knife. Why can't we just pick the lock with the knife? We even have a box cutter knife. So I'm sure we can break it down. So I'm assuming that's my room, 204. There it is. And we have all stars. I could tell by the stars and stuff that we put on. My apartment after all this time. Let's see what's inside. We actually had our own apartment. Okay, before we go in there, I see some thread over here. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how I missed it. It was 12:30 in the morning. Okay, my functions wasn't all there. I know. I'm stupid. We love to decorate. I mean, why not spruce up your spot with a personality? Locked. Why would I lock my own room? Okay. Where's my key? Where's the little box? You are kidding me. How am I supposed to open the door now? Great. So where do I look for it now? I don't know why our past selves hate us so much, where they keep hiding shit, but I guess we were very secretive. That's a nice lion painting. Holy shit. Of course, locked. I should expect everything is locked in this house. Of course, I mean, it makes sense that everything would be locked. Hey, swans. A wooden pen with cranes. Cranes. I know animals. Apparently I don't know birds. In this playthrough I'm learning. It looks intact and firmly attached to the wall. The way it says that like that, it feels like it's not. Look at this cat statue. A long ass neck, bro. Oh my God. What that neck do, what I'm saying. We got a pool? Is that why we have a swimsuit? We had it made in here. Why would we ever be down in the incubation room? Oh, okay. What's in here? Nothing. Locked. Okay. All right. Well, we have access to the pool, though. Hope we don't get our new outfit wet. Okay. Anything in here? Of course. Code. Always a code. Can't one of these lockers just be open? Shelves with hydrogen supplies, everything in order, looks like new. Okay. We have to shower before we get in the pool. I used to hate that rule. I really didn't understand why you had to shower before getting into the pool. And I knew there's probably some science behind it. Oh, blood? Better check from the neighbor's stall just in case. Is that a zombie that's dead in there? A zombie? How did they even get in there? Oh shit. I don't want to wake it. Hey, what's that? He's got there. Is that a key? A key. Of course. Why is it there? Damn, I can't reach it. Okay, so we got to find a way to reach that. How did they even get in there? I mean, maybe he just wanted to take a shit. You know, you never know. Being a zombie, I'm assuming it doesn't take away from your bodily fluids, right? I mean, that much. Maybe that was his lifelong dream, to take a nice, good shit. Hey, wow, look at the pool. This is a nice ass pool, man. We're living in paradise, man. There's no actual water in here because we could take a nice swimsuit photo. And this is the girls. We're on the girls' side. The other side was the guy's side. But we got to find a way to open up that. Oh, of course, we need a smiley face. So I'm assuming this smiley face is going to go to something else. Another smiley face. Oh my God, there's so many codes. And then there's this one too. So we're going to have to find that and pay attention to what that will entail. Silly girl. That girl, Elish, reset the locker passwords and even added some silly little smiley that won't come off. Now, does she really think that password is too hard to guess? Totally not. That means that I should be able to figure it out. So, happy is the kissy face supposed to be a 3? I don't know what importance that has to one of these lockers, maybe. I don't know. We'll definitely have to figure that out at some point. I remember one time when I was in the pool and I got like a mean Charlie horse. And I was like in the deep end too. Oh, it was awful. Because you know, as a kid, you never really listen to rules at all. You think you know everything, like parents and people be saying things just for the fun of it. Like, don't eat before you go into the pool, you'll get a cramp. I'm like, that seems like stupid, far-fetched. What we were doing, we would jump straight in, like straight down to touch the bottom of the pool, because that was like the fun thing to do, is to see if you could touch the bottom of the pool. And as you go down like a missile, it's all good. But then as I was coming back up, because you have to swim back up, my leg had got the meanest Charlie horse that I have ever received in my life. And oh my God, I had to like struggle to get back up. I mean, not to the point where the lifeguard had to come and get me, but I did make it back up, obviously. I'm not dead. And like, I'm swimming. The Charlie horse is kicking, it's hurting. Then I found a way. Then I finally got up there. and then I just like tumbled over. Like I had to force myself back up and rolled over onto the concrete and just stood there. It's like, all right, I'm gonna stop and not do anything else because I don't want to die. And so yeah, that was that. Now I don't know what relevance does that smiley face and the kissy face, the 3 smiley faces and the kissy face have, but I have to figure it out. It brings back memories. We used to gather here a lot. I would wrap myself in a blanket, take a mug of hot tea, and just listen to Sophia would tell stories about the surface, about the wind in the treetops, about the smell of rain, about mountains, about the sea, about all the things I had never seen. Sometimes David argued with her inciting the noise of the big city was no worse, and Mark, as always, joked. He said the forest was boring and the only thing worth attention was the snacks at the picnic. I laughed, pretended to be tired of their stories, but really, I would freeze. I closed my eyes and imagined what it must be like to look at the sky and just lifting your head. Now it's quiet here. No voices, no jokes, no smell of tea, just dust and empty cups on the shelves. But when I close my eyes, I hear them again. Oof, that's heavy. You never know when you're truly missing something until it's gone. That's why you gotta appreciate everything that you have while you have it. It's like you might get tired of that noise. The noise might be annoying, but that's only until the noise stops. This is a new area in general. Oh, is this a little drawing? Is this my childhood drawing? Looks like it. It's a clue to one of the boxes. Oh, that box up there. So we have a Nera, which is a cat, a Leo, which is a lion, and a Luna, which is a bird. I used to sketch all the time back then. Otherwise, you couldn't make sense of it. Okay, so I'm sure that will come in handy. Look at the old clock, the father clock. Oh, storage. Okay. Anything in here that we might need? A fishing rod. I remember pulling out these little wooden fish as a kid, pretending to be a real fisher. Though I wasn't much of a fisher back then, and honestly, I'd probably still catch nothing. Fishing takes a lot of patience and camaraderie. 1879. I don't know what relevance that has, but we will, can we take that? I don't think we can take that, but I'm sure that will come in handy. We got more fabric. Can we make a new outfit? Kind of want to go for the swimsuit, honestly, since we're at the pool. But we did save, so I'm not as worried as I was before. We did get a drawing for that chest downstairs, so we will figure that out. So we're gonna have to find the other stars for that. Do we hide those purposely? Because we just... Can we use... Is this a sword? I tried swinging it like in the movies. It looked great right up until I hit the table. After that, I was officially declared a hero without a weapon. So he was like, yeah, let's just take that away from you so you don't kill somebody. But it would be nice to have that now. We're adults to use that. That'd be nice. Oh, yes. Open says me a key. What key is that? An apartment 101 key. Oh, hey. Well, look at that. Apartment 101. We got to see our first apartment. Hello. Hopefully you don't mind me barging in. I just came to check and see if you had some brown sugar, and hopefully I don't find something else. That's a nice bust. Bust. Funny. I'm a child. I'm sorry. Did Leon move to another apartment? Unless Leon is dead. That is definitely possible. Okay, so we have 2 rooms. I guess we'll check this room first. Bathroom. Okay. Seems like a normal bathroom. I'm not even soap or a toothbrush. So she knows the common things about the world, but nothing about the outside world. So she was an ingrown baby. So was there already a zombie apocalypse to begin with? And it came later? And then she was kept in here to like keep safe from the world out there? We thought that would be a storage. A gun? That would be... Wait, is Leon a reference to Leon from Resident Evil? That's so funny if that's the case. Leon's pistol, And why is it disabled? Strange. It doesn't seem like him to just leave everything like that. Is this supposed to be connected to Resident Evil? I'm starting to see it now. What if our name is actually Ashley? That'd be so funny. We should be able to use that. I love you, Dad. A toy and drawing from Amila, Leon's daughter. Is that supposed to be like a reference to Resident Evil 2? I don't remember the little girl's name that Claire and Leon finds, but maybe that's a reference to that. She died along with her mother during the evacuation. When a horde of zombies swarmed the convoy. Emily was only about 8 years old then. Leon wasn't nearby at the time, and when he found them, it was already too late. Those belongings are all is left. He had left. Leon still blames himself, even though there was nothing he could have done. That's so sad. That's actually kind of sad. So can we open this? And we can.
And there's no money in here.
Very lame. Okay. That is not open. 102, 103. I'm assuming all those would be locked. We need cylinders for this. Let's see. Okay. What's a Black Panther? Antique vases, dust, silence, and disorder. I use these little vases to solve the puzzle. I wonder if it's to go to that star box that we saw. I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. See if we find anything there. Someone already took this key. Look at this panther. This Black Panther. E-Bombay. Plaque of engraving. Ooh. E-Bombay. Yeah, I wonder if this is what we need it for. Can we move this? Okay, so this is its own type of puzzle. I thought that we could slide that. Okay, so this box here. It feels like I can do something with this. There we go. Hey! Bow, flower, woman. There we go. And one of these pieces. Yeah, stone token acquired. Okay, so we have one of the star pieces for that box. It feels like the other ones are going to be like in the kitchen, in the smiley face. Oh, are we supposed to be taking these? I didn't know we could take these before. So yeah, we could put this here. All right. One of those are in there now. You gotta check all the paintings. All paintings got to get checked now. So if we come to this line, it should have something, right? If it's an animal, that's where we get the engraving from. There we go. I wonder if there is something in here. Right, we got to figure this out. I wonder if it's something to do with the towels. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless it's starting with purple to tell us that. So purple is 1, 2, 3, 4 purples. So 4 grays and 4 greens. Unless they count these ones here as gray tiles. I know that might be something crazy unless they're talking about these tiles, unless we count these tiles as well. 5, 4, 4. Okay. I might be overthinking it. Let's figure out more things we can do. I think I'm kind of stuck at the moment. There's like 2 routes that we can try to figure out is the smiley face, happy face, kissy emoji on the lockers that I gotta figure out. We have these 2 engravings, one with a sword and one with a spear that I gotta figure out. And then I also gotta figure out how to get these other locks. Maybe I look in this again. Oh, I didn't know I could take that. Okay, so I can use the fishing line to grab the key. Let's go to the library, which I'm sure there's nothing going to be in here. Hell yes. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doop. Okay, what can we learn in here? Like this ominous like feeling that I have is crazy because there's nobody here and I'm expecting something to pop up at any given turn. I just don't know what to expect, honestly. Some fabric or leather. Oh, what's this? Oh, we need cylinders for this, and this is another type of puzzle. Okay. All right. There's a lot of puzzles right now that we got to figure out. This looks important, but it's just a decoration. Anything here? Is that Little Red Riding Hood? One of my favorite mythical stories, honestly, as a kid. Still to this day, I love Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, there's a battery. I think that goes to that antique that we saw before, where I thought we needed cylinders, but I guess we needed batteries. So that changes things. So we need 1 more battery, which I'm assuming we're gonna find in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. But I get the feeling like something's gonna just pop out the freaking picture. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling, but something just doesn't feel right. It looks like Cinderella at the ball, the moment when her efforts finally brought her happiness. Oh, is that a sign that we're seeing all these like storybook characters? Fraud. Is that a collectible? It is a collectible. I walked past it like it was just like your ordinary like decoration, but it wasn't. There's a lots of different fairy tales here. When I was little, I loved it when my mom read them to me. So yeah, she loves fairy tales. So I'm assuming those has some significance to it for us. Rapunzel, a girl with long golden hair. At this point, I feels like Disney has done every fairy tale character that you could think of. I don't know why. Red Riding Hood, Alice in Wonderland were like some of my favorites growing up. I mean, I also loved of course, Aladdin and all that, and Hercules and all that shit. But like the ones that wasn't really Disney's that you had to read out of a regular book, those are the ones that gravitated to me the most. Because I had this old children's book that I still have to this day. Hold on, let me show you. Don't blame my shit though, but this is like my oldest childhood book that I had ever since I was a kid. And it's like now all tore up, like, because it's old. But like my mom used to read stories to me in this all the time. And like you had all kinds of stories in here, from Little Riding Hood, 3 Little Pigs and shit. And like Beauty and the Beast was in here, and like all these different like little stories that we would read. And like for some reason, Little Riding Hood and Alice in Wonderland and Hansel and Gretel. Now that I'm an adult, who drew this witch with this back, bro? Which is, oh, here's a key. Here's a key. Here's a key. Apartment 102. Okay. I was about to say, that's why you have to search thoroughly. I did not see that. The key was way too small to see. I'm just expecting to see a zombie in one of these apartments. Okay, I don't know whose apartment this is. So each one is designed a little differently. Just make sure we're keeping a lookout for anything out of the ordinary. Someone lived a very, very boring life. So it always goes by being a bathroom and then a bedroom. Nothing in the bathroom, but you always gotta be sure. You gotta check everything. Be very thorough. So was this? Oh, this was her kid's bedroom. Oh, David. David Nolan? Is that a reference to Last of Us? Because that sounds like David Nolan from Last of Us. That's the last person we want to talk to. Oh, he was living up good. He had a plasma screen TV, movie theater and shit. Holy shit. Midnight Rush. He probably had all kinds of video games. He probably had all the video games, all the sweet stuffs. 1, 2, the sunset. So sunrise, day, sunset, and night. Okay, what my brain is thinking is that we have to follow the pattern starting from sunrise to day to night, the sunset to night. And each one has to match the pattern, but I feels like they can't overlap. I got it randomly. I don't even know what I did. I just got it. Just somehow that worked. Ring of a symbol. What does that even mean? Is that it that was in here? What the? What was that? Oh, that door closed. Okay, that was freaky. But somehow this is not modeled correctly. It doesn't have any physics because I can just go straight through that, which is, it feels like something that shouldn't happen.
Eventually.
Oh, I think you're supposed to count the cubby holes. Okay. So you count the towels. And then you count the cubby holes where you grab a towel from here. What it's supposed to be is 6293, which again, that was not very clear. If this is it, 6293. I think it's 39. Apartment key 20201. Okay. Yeah, that one was a hard puzzle. I won't lie. That was a very, very hard puzzle. Just so people know what you have to do for yourselves is you have to count the mini towels, count the cubby holes, the cubbies in between the lockers, which is 2, and then you go to the bathroom, count the mini shampoos, and then you have to count the lanes of the pool, which is 3, and then 9, which is wasn't very clear at all. All right, so now we have the 201 key, and we can come in here and see what's in here. Oh, Lucia's collection. Sometimes she let me play with them, but only carefully. They were not toys. They were collector's items. And I really wanted to stage a whole battle, but Lucia looked stern, and so I had to behave. So I guess that's why all the figurines are still intact, in prime peak position, as a true collection should be. All right, so we got to figure this out again. Yeah. Okay, that one was pretty easy. Now that you know what you're supposed to do with the puzzle. Okay, so we have another symbol.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this one is stumping me more than the other one. Because at least that one had somewhat of a clear message to it. But this one has no message. Like, if you're following the same logic of the other side in the girls' locker room, then it would be the same password. But she changed the password when she was young. And all we have to go off of is this note that says that English reset the locker passwords and even added a silly little smiley that won't come off now. Does she really think that password is too hard to guess? Yes! I'm just missing something. I swear we looked at this so many times. That's where the cafeteria key was. I swear I looked at those cups so many times.
Or maybe not. Maybe not.
And now we can go to the cafeteria. Bro, after that, I am hungry. For real. Oh, man. And there's no one even in here to greet me to take my order or nothing. Oh, that day I remember I was so nervous back then. I sat in Mom's flat waiting for her to come to me for me. Come for me, literally swinging my legs from nerves. I've been preparing for that day for a long time. A hall, a stage, lots of people. It was my first time. I think I was able to. I was about 7 or so when I walked on stage. For some reason, I cursed. Why? Probably from watching too many princess cartoons. Everyone was watching. Someone giggled, someone coughed, and I blurted out something like, "Created to save humanity, certified to love cookies." My God, how strange I was. But they laughed, not spitefully, but warmly. I guess in that moment, I realized I wasn't alone. That they were a little nervous too, and I felt better. Although one of the guards later said I was like a kitten sitting onto the catwalk. That's kind of cute, I guess. So yeah, that day mattered. I wasn't just an experiment. I became part of the team, and it seems like they felt like that too. We were getting along well. All right, here's the other cylinder piece. Okay, yeah, we need a sunset there, and then that. Okay, yeah, that's easy. So that's the last piece for that other puzzle. So we'll take that. Lean on me when you're not strong. I always wish to play the piano or learn how to play the piano. Apartment 104 key. But I never actually took the time to learn. Oh, here's a little frog. How do I get to you? Do I go from the opposite side? Yes, I do. Thank you for the frog plush. So this was a lot. Ooh, a wardrobe volume. Is this the sexy ballroom gown? It is. It is indeed. Do I have enough for this? In the heels. Oh, snap. Okay, I'm going to save and I want to see what those look like. Because that seems like something I want to wear. Can we go in here? The kitchen. There might be something useful in there. But there are zombies in there too. If it's useful, does that mean it's worth the risk? And if it's a zombie, does that mean I should stay away? So again, this dilemma: be brave or be alive. Nah, we gotta go in there. What's in? Oh, we can open this. Oh, I see. There you go. Took a minute, but we got it. And whatever zombie is in there is going to feel our goddamn rat. Because I've been in here for so long and I'm ready to solve all this stuff and be done with it. I'm killing you right away. Right away. Let's do this, Bo. Let's do this. Easy. Take care of him. Good thing Leon taught me how to fight. Because, if not, we would have been cooked. I kind of want to make my dress, but I'll wait till I get to the save point just so I can see what it looks like. If I don't like it, then I can, Oh, we got our actual knife. This is the knife we started out the game with in the original. So now we have our knife back, which is great. The 206 key as well. On the way, I guess we can do this puzzle real quick. Okay, and now, all right, we'll come back to that because I have no idea. All right, we got the 206 key though. We can do this first so we can see what's in here. That's the other battery. Nice. Open. Ah, poker table. Oh, I wonder if that's the clue for that room. I don't know. Okay, so here's the spear where this goes. Finally! Okay, we're getting somewhere. So we put the spear here. We just picked the flower, I guess. The rose. And there we go. And this gives us the other star piece. All right, all right. What other keys do I have? 104. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft that sexy outfit. Look at us. We look so sexy. If only we had the leggings to go with it, but you know, hey, we'll rock with this for now. For now, this is a gorgeous house. Holy shit. People was living in the fancy life here, bro. And then nothing in here. Oh, this is for the piano. The silent sky, a star trembled, white, the one that greets the first nights at the edge of the world. Behind the flickered another, a black shadow of the twin star sisters. The one on the left who guards the dawn. The third star falls downward, white and alone at the end of the lunar light. Again, the black one shivered from the triple host, the middle of one who hears the moon's whisper. And last, the same white star stone, the very first light within dark. A nice poem. I wonder if that goes to the piano. I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking that. Maybe the piano doesn't have anything to do with it, any significance, but it seems like it. So we kept playing the same song over and over, and she just didn't like it. They were getting sick of the same song. That is how it is, though. I remember when I first learned of Usher, you know, the singer. I used to listen to My Way all the time. I listened to that non-stop, loud, on the stereo. It was the only song I wanted to listen to because it was just that good. And I remember when I came home from school, my CD was gone. And I could never find it again. And after years later, my mom mostly said, we had to get rid of that because you just kept playing it. You didn't want to listen to any other song on this CD. But that's one song. And we had to get rid of Usher. We had to usher him out the streets. Oh, they threw away my CD, bro. Oh, that's so sad. That's so funny though. Yeah, Sophia got really angry back then. I shouldn't have gone near her with that stupid drawing. At the time I was a child, I didn't understand anything because of this zombie virus. Everyone lost someone. I wonder what it is like to lose someone close, a family. It must hurt a lot, right? I don't know, but maybe that's exactly why Sophia reacted angrily back then. Sheet music that we got is for the piano, and if we play it, we'll be able to play the song, and it might unlock something for us. Put this here. Boom. And boom. Oh, this is what the vase is. That's the puzzle for the vases. Right? Yeah. But we also could both put the battery in here. So then we put the battery in here. What? It's like a puzzle on top of a puzzle. All right, we'll come back to that. We have two puzzles we got to figure out. Okay, so we need to do it. We got to see if these vases equals that stars of these. We know there's 12 vases here. So the first, third, and 12th one is different. So this, and that. Ah, yes. Okay, wooden cylinder. Check. All right, so let's figure this out. I think it's going to be one of the numbers on these boards. What if it's 1879? Or we gotta look at whatever picture has a sunset on it. (1903) is one too. 1903. Or this one. Oh no, this is it. This is it. It's 1872. 1872. Yay! I'm smart. See, that was one. That was the type of puzzle that's actually something I could figure out. So we're looking for the woman sitting. Is this woman? It's this. It's the original one we thought. 1879. 79. Yay! I'm assuming there's gonna be one more. Oh, I know that one. That's the woman on that horse that we can't show. That's the woman on the horse. Okay, I'm assuming the last one is in that puzzle that we had to come back to, which is this one right here. I just randomly did that. I randomly did that. I don't even know what I could not tell you how to replicate that, but we did it, and that's all that matters. Okay, and so then these goes in here, and then this goes in here, and this goes in here. There's 4. All right, so if we look at the piano sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, reading at it again, looking at it again a couple more times. It goes boom, boom, all the way to the end, boom, third, and last. That is what it was. That is what it was. And we put this here. Oh, it's Snow White. Snow White, Rapunzel, the tower. So those did come in handy. Cinderella, the glass slipper, and Red Riding Hood for the hood. Yay! Key. Gallery storage key. And you know what? I'm gonna put back on my my Halloween outfit. I just like looking at an ass at some jeans, man. Sometimes that's just what gives me the best type of closure. Is this here? Yes. Open. The gallery room. Someone had some amazing trophies in here. Aha, there it is. This is my key. Whoa, we went through so much to get this key, bro. Just to go to our room. Who on earth thought to haul it in here? I've been wandering in the corridors for ages. All right, enough whining. My legs still work, so I'm alive. Now it's time to go home. I promised myself a cup of tea and a cookie for all my effort. Can you share some of that, please? Because I would definitely love to have some of that right now. Mom, I'm home. I have made it home. Mom, I'm back. Mom. Empty. Of course, I knew it. She left. Not because she wanted to. She had no choice. I'll manage, I must. All right, I'll look around. Oh, now we get to look at my room and my house and get used to my stuff again. So was they doing everything to save me from the virus? So they died so I could live? My drawings, a dragon, a bad zombie, a rainbow, and me with mom. So Evelyn is our mom. I'm assuming this is the bathroom, as it normally is. Another sewing kit. No reflection. Okay. We're still a vampire. Hey, our room. There it is. My little den. Not much has changed. The same 4 walls, 1 floor, and 1 ceiling. Yet, great things in place. Okay. All right. So we can take this carefully. Yeah, careful you'll break. Today Aunt Evelyn said that I would live with her in her apartment. She showed me my room. There's a bed, a wardrobe, and even a little table. I immediately put my monkey there. Everything feels strange there. There are no appliances, light bulbs, or glass walls. Quiet. I was jumping on the bed until Aunt Evelyn said, "Careful, you'll break it." And I like this room. So this was our room. So that Evelyn was our mom. Oh, this is where all the other plushies goes. Okay, wait. I might have to go downstairs to grab the others. And this is Evelyn's room. There's some report on the table. It seems to be about some kind of intervention. In my body, they tried to stimulate my immune system. It says here that at first it seemed to help the virus weaken, but then it changed, became stronger, and everything got worse. And they stopped the experiment, declared it dangerous. It must not be repeated. Must not be, but I was created for this. Wasn't that the whole point? Why did they stop? If the virus became stronger, then they should have kept going. Try again. Look for another method. So she was willing to give up her life to save humanity. That's crazy. She's way braver than I could ever be. What about the people upstairs? What about the vaccine? I was supposed to help. I don't understand. I'm not reading all that. I've done enough reading for one day. Okay, so I do know, Mom. Trust zero. Oh well. Though, what if there's something useful in there? I need to think. How about how to open its Mom? The password probably is something simple. Okay, I already know what the password is. It's because when I was looking up for the locker, I already found out what it was, and it's 2005. So now I kind of cheated. And Leon left a nice sweet note for us. Why does it sound like a farewell? Leon is gone? I don't understand how. When did it happen? While I was in the incubator? Why was the recording in my mom's safe? So he gave it to her beforehand? Not your fault. What? Why did you say that, Leon? Leon! 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 I'm gonna have to go downstairs and grab the rest of the plushies.
And then,
All right, I went all the way back downstairs to the basement to grab the toys that I remembered getting, but I put them in that storage cabinet downstairs. But now we actually have all of them. Here is the monkey, here is the cat, and here is the rabbit. There you go. All 12 collectibles accounted for and found. And it gives you nothing. So it wasn't really a real point of doing it, but just for my own completionist sake, I did grab the plushies. So with that being said though, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video next time. Bye me.